My name is Vanishree Deepak and I am working as a master trainer with EduBridge. How many of us give excuses like, I have tried it, it has not worked? That is, whenever we are trying to do or attempt a new task, or for that matter, I've seen more intelligent people try this and have failed too. I do not have it in me. I am not capable enough. Does it ring a bell? It does, right? And do you all know why I say all this? Why do we all say this? Because we all don't have the power of self-confidence within us. And this is the topic for the day, power of self-confidence. So what are we going to talk about this in the video? We are going to touch upon what is self-confidence, why do we need self-confidence, and what are the benefits we get by making self-confidence a secret weapon. Right? So let's first try and understand what is self-confidence. So self-confidence, if I have to say, it is to accomplish any task no matter what the odds are. To put it more simple, I can say it is to believe in oneself. I would also want to go one step ahead and want to say that self-confidence is a skill. Now, why am I calling it as a skill? Because I genuinely feel that it is a skill which can be trained and developed upon. So now, after knowing what is self-confidence, let us all try to understand why do we need self-confidence. What happens when you are confident and when your self-confidence is high? You can accomplish any task irrespective of the odds. You develop great focus. You will start believing in your capabilities and you will realize your true potential. You gain more energy and you are motivated and you achieve your goal with extreme focus. Now, don't you all think this self-confidence is something which we should all possess? We do, right? Now, not only these benefits, you also develop a greater sense of self-worth. What is self-worth? Self-worth is something when we start valuing ourselves, when we start liking ourselves, which I think is the most important quality to possess. Then we have extreme freedom from self-doubt, any kind of fear, any kind of anxiety. Now these are all the negative qualities which we don't want to hover around us. So greater the self-confidence, lesser is this self-doubt, lesser is the fear, lesser is the anxiety. So obviously if we want to be confident, our self-confidence should be high. Correct? Now, after knowing about the benefits of self-confidence, now I'm sure this is one thing which is ringing a bell in your brain that now, okay, fine, self-confidence is important. Now, how do we improve self-confidence? Believe me, it's easy, easy, easy. To do this, we only have to develop 4 C's. The first one is clarity. The second one is conviction. The third one is commitment. And the fourth one is consistency. So let's try and understand these 4 C's in detail. Okay? So let's first start with clarity. So what is clarity? It is to gain clarity. It also means you decide and develop utmost clarity as to what you want to achieve. Once this clarity is attained by you, nothing is impossible. I can give you so many examples. For example, if your dream is to become a sports person and you say, you know what, my dream is to become a sports person. You know what happens when you have such a generic dream? there are so many paths which are opened in front of you. You have so many avenues in front of you. So there will be confusion. But if you try to bring in some clarity into your dream and say, I want to become a good cricketer, then you have a single path. You exactly see where your destination is and you start working and you will definitely achieve your goal. So that's what I mean by saying clarity. Next comes conviction. So now what is conviction? It is to develop unshakable faith, which makes you say that nothing is impossible. Everything is doable. You're boosting your confidence. So that is what is conviction. Now coming to commitment. We all know how important is commitment in anything we do, in any relationship we have. Correct, no? So what do we do here when we have to improve your self-confidence? We have to breathe our goals. It should become a part of our DNA. To that extent, I should have commitment. You know, you should be ready to pay the small price required from your side to get that bigger prize of goal achievement. You should work your schedule around that. Believe me, it's not difficult. It is doable. Now, coming to the last one, consistency. Now, what do you mean by consistency? Is to do well and is to do always. So, we need to take a pledge and say that I am going to work on my goal every single day. Right? So, what do I do for that? I develop a daily task list. And I ensure that I finish whatever I have started that day. Not only that, we should always be open for asking for any kind of help. Because what happens when I go in the direction of self-improvement? I will actually produce better results. So ask for help whenever it is needed. Okay? And be open to self-improvement. With all these 4 C's, I also say there is one thing which is very, very important. You know what that is? Repeating, repeating, repeating. Why am I saying it 3 times? Because what happens when I repeat? I do lesser mistakes. I gain more clarity. I am more convinced with what I am supposed to do. My commitment factor becomes better and I become more consistent. So it's very important that I develop this repetitive characteristic in me. See, I can give you a lot of examples about celebrities who have actually achieved their goals through this conviction. I'm sure all of us know about Edison, right? The person who invented the bulb. But do we all know that it was his 1000th attempt when he actually hit the jackpot? If he had left his goal and said, hey, come on, 1000 times I have tried and I have not achieved success, let me just, kind of let go. Things would have been so different for him and us, correct? It talks about his affirmation. It talks about his perseverance. Not only Edison, we all read a lot of books, correct? So we all know about J.K. Rowling. We all love her work. Her work speaks for herself. But the most beautiful thing to know about her is 11 times rejection which she got from the publishing house. Only 12th time she got success. And the rest is history. This talks about her belief in herself. This talks about the kind of power of self-confidence which she has, which she believes that yes, nothing is impossible. I can do everything. Correct? So what I want you all to do is write a brag list. Write a letter every day for yourself. Wherein, what do you write? You write about all the small things and big things which you have achieved that day. When we read about this, it gives us a sense of happiness in us. The more happy we are, the more power we get. It could be called as your brag list. So what? I have achieved it, I am reading it. Correct? So, how I want to end this topic by saying that have always belief in yourself. You know why? Because nobody will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. It has to come from here first. I am good. I am good. That's when people will say, yes, you are good. So, with this thing, I want to end this topic. And yes, I want you all to please like and subscribe this video. And do not forget to log on to our website www.edubridgeindia.com. I repeat, www.edubridgeindia.com. Why? Because we have an amazing plethora of courses to quench all your learning needs. Please do visit the website. You know why? Because we have courses for all the industries. We have courses for students, trainers, entrepreneurs. So please do visit, and I hope to see you all soon with my next video with more informative information. Till then, stay safe, take care. This is Vanishree Deepak, Master Trainer at EduBridge, signing off. Thank you.